FE8.
Happy.
Ready? 5, 4, 3.
Happy today, happy every day. We are 75% funded for our Ethos 22 series, 25% more to go. So please donate. $25 is perfect. Send it to our pick what you want to send it to. Go to happyeveryday.tv, scroll down, plenty of ways you can send us money. Or actually, I'll take cash. So happyeveryday.tv has how you guys on the digital world can donate to us. But I want to thank a lot of you guys who are actually here who donate to the charity. And we're going to get this Ethos 22 series out. We have contracts with a few corporations right now. I help people one-on-one as well. And there's a few multi-billion-dollar corporations and colleges and some small businesses that we help. So I'd like to get the actual video out to you guys, but we need a little bit more money. So send us some money. Thank you.
Okay, Scott, switch it to a close-up or medium shot. Like, do medium so I can see her logo on her shirt.
Still rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, but it's like falling apart.
No, it's okay. It won't be that close. Just do a close-up so I can see the logo.
You want to do closer?
Oh, that's at 75 already?
Yeah.
Okay, that's at 75. Leave it there. No, leave it there. Because
Okay.
you're shooting 4K or 1080?
4K.
4K, you're fine. Okay.
Well,
Okay, ready, Effie?
What am I going to say
I'm
now?
going to ask you questions and you're going to answer them to the camera lens.
Okay.
In a nutshell, what do you guys do?
We access human enlightenment and love. We help multi-billion-dollar corporations, individual people, and small businesses.
Good. So what does that mean, enlightenment and love? Like, give me some like practical examples.
Well, basically, how does one become enlightened? It's learning about yourself. We have self-awareness exercises that are free on happyeveryday.tv. Love is an action. Love is when you're present with people around you and you are calm and you are happy and you look into their eyes. That's love.
Good. Tell me an example of like one of your exercises.
Well, one is a brain flexing exercise. God forbid we flex our brains these days. I make you think about okay, mind you, I have a psychological background, so I'm going to ask you a few questions, and based on those questions that are on the self-awareness exercises, we put those together in a way that makes one sentence that you actually then sleep on, and you sleep on it a few nights, weeks, months, years, but then an idea comes to you, and this idea is actually one that is inspired action from within yourself. And for me and for hundreds of people, this has been working for the past, since I've worked in the music industry in 2003. Music artists, musicians, board of directors, CEOs, people have benefited from working with Happy Everyday. So the self-awareness exercise, that's a brain flexing exercise on happyeveryday.tv. It's a PDF and you're supposed to handwrite it, but we have an app in development. That app is going to help you get that one sentence. Right now, usually I facilitate helping you get that sentence.
Oh shit. Sorry, I gotta fix that light. One of our lights, the cable got janked.
Oh, so it's just
The cable's going out. Okay, there you go. Okay, finish that last sentence. What you're gonna say?
that's crazy.
Ready and.
Usually I help facilitate the answering of these 4 questions, and then we put them together in a sentence that you sleep on, and then when you wake up have this inspired action, this awareness, and this thing that you end up doing is actually something you persevere towards, because we find that next best action for you based on what you've answered, and those answers are based on who you are and what you like or love to be your best self.
Good.
We do those again?
No. The next thing is, explain to me that one exercise where you ask those 4 or 5 questions and you try to, it's like an evaluation thing.
Right.
What can you talk about freely? What do people describe you as? Da, 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
Explain to me that whole thing, starting from beginning to end in detail. Ready?
Awesome.
And 5, 4, 3.
Awareness exercise. It's a brain flex. You answer 4 questions and you put as many answers in these 4 categories as possible. The first category is, what did you grow up around? So you talk about your childhood. Who, what, when, where, what, everything you grew up around. You can fill it up as many answers as possible. Number 2, what do strangers say about you? This is a really tough one. Some people people will say, oh, you have nice eyes or whatever. This one's a hard one, but think about it. If you can't think of something that strangers say to you, then what do people say to you when they first meet you? And you fill up as many answers as you can. The third one, how did you make money the past 5 to 10 years? Because this is important to know too, because this could bring us to what your next best business move can be. And then the third one is, what can you talk about effortlessly? Holy cow. You just fill this one up with what you like to talk about and what you can talk about effortlessly. And so these 4 categories, the way the app is going to work, the app is actually going to do the calculation for you, where it will pick one answer from each and make a sentence. And then usually my students work with me to get their sentence, but the app is going to work to get a sentence. I can't explain more because the app's in development still, but you can lock one and it's going to be like a magic 8-ball. So you shake it and then you get one answer from each 4. So for me, I'm Greek. People say that I'm an awesome dancer, strangers actually, because I dance everywhere, because then I'm dancing everywhere and people say, hey, you're an awesome dancer. Then I made money through real estate investments the past 5 to 10 years, and effortlessly I can talk about movies. So like Greek, dancer, investments, real estate, and movies. And then if you actually look at my history on YouTube, what do? I dance. Where do I dance? Sometimes in the highest real estate. I'm actually at top of the world on Laguna Beach. I do what from within me tells me to do. So, and then I'm happy doing it. And then that actually led to things in my career. So I can't answer them for you. I can give you examples for myself. And oh, movies. Yeah, by the way, movies. Speaking of movies, I have a movie on deck, a new one, and then a movie coming out soon. There was the last movie project that I said I was going to work on, and I've been still working on it. And I love movies and I love videos, and that's why you see me on video a lot. That's why you see me dancing a lot. That's why you see me making real estate investments a lot. What else? Oh, and the Greek thing. I mean, my name is Efthymia Papadopoulou. It's Effie for short. Am I going to shorten it? Probably not. I'm going to stick to Efthymia. My YouTube channel is Efthymia. I've asked people, should I change the YouTube channel so it's easier? What do you guys think? I mean, it's kind of hard. I could change it, but really, my name is Efthymia. So we'll stick with that. My students are really good at this. I actually make them stand up in front of the class and do this same exercise, the same thing that I'm doing. And they just get about 5 minutes to work on it, but they do a really great job. And I know that if they can do a great job, you can do a great job. And they do it in front of people. You're doing this exercise yourself on a piece of paper at home or wherever. I've assigned it to a lot of you. A lot of Happy Everyday members have this assignment, and it's outstanding because you follow up with me on the phone and I'm like, did you do your exercise yet? Because you're like, oh, I'm thinking of applying to this job at this place. And I'm like, well, did you do your self-awareness exercise? And sometimes they say yes, most of the time they say no. And then I'm like, well, then I'm sorry, I can't help you. Like, do the exercise. Do the exercise. My students do a really great job in person and in front of each other. And like I said, so I'm all confident that you can do this on your own. And we're here to support you at Happy Everyday. You can contact us. We're love@happyeveryday.tv. We have a bunch of loving people that can help you. And I know that there's some bad things that people can put answers and they're kind of bad, but we help you work through staying with the positive answers and getting those positive answers to be that sentence that you sleep on. Because you sleep on this sentence, you think this sentence happens, you sleep on it, and you wake up and you have this inspired action. And it works. It works. There's hundreds of people. I'm not the first one that says that when you meditate on something, it works. I'm just showing you a way